In Acapulco de Juarez, Mexico, this stone house takes its name due to its unique integration with the rocky landscape. The project was carried out by architect Gabriela Carrillo for her father, a geologist by profession, and it was a family endeavor in which she collaborated with him and her brother. The setting couldn't be more fitting. It is a 1,000 square meter plot, located 300 meters from the sea limit and 100 meters above sea level, situated on a deposit of granite rocks of great antiquity. The scale of the house was integrated into the topography with over 17 meters of elevation difference from the lowest point. Seeking the equilibrium point where the sea would come into view, the wind would flow, and the existing rock at the heart of the project would slide under the portico-house to blur the boundaries between the natural terrain and human interventions. First and foremost, the goal was to preserve the rocky spirit found, an immense sea of stones, especially two enormous pieces with a diameter of more than 2 meters in the center of the terrain. An intervention capable of changing scale, resolving a simple scheme where the plaza unfolds from the stony ground, and a simple wing of a portico houses, at its highest level, the intimate program to almost settle on the central stone, and then fit into the topography. An architecture deeply connected to observing the territory and understanding its conditions. In the Stone House project, it was necessary to venerate the stone, which truly means honoring it, dedicating space, sufficient square meters. Undoubtedly, to pay a real tribute to the rocks, it was necessary to design the dwelling with profound respect for the terrain and its situation. The use of a single material, pigmented concrete, a product of the mix of cement and local sand, with different strategies in its final finishes to become almost like wood in smoothly finished walls and washed, non-slip floors with low light reflection, but also of low thermal absorption to allow walking without shoes. The formwork wood was reused to make paneling and lightweight structures, as well as the stone produced by the same excavations was used to define terraces and containments. reducing the architecture to a minimum to find in the frames and infinite horizons of the pool, the sea, and the jungle, the spatial construction of the spaces. A house that has no front or back, but opens to various scenarios with equal hierarchy, finding on different levels the opportunity to house service areas, cisterns, and warehouses, creating terraces and resting spaces with different viewing and sunbathing opportunities in close dialogue with nature, rocks, trees, and the landscape. The structural system of the portico, covering with just a few centimeters of separation from the central stone, a span of more than 12 meters in length, with two solid slabs of 20 centimeters in thickness, without beams or intermediate columns. This action is possible thanks to the Virandile beamwork done by the last two slabs and the dividing walls of the rooms, which simultaneously allow the south and north facades to be completely free of any load-bearing element. The goal of this strategy is to ensure a broad and uninterrupted frame overlooking the jungle and ocean beyond. The staircase is an axis that traverses all levels, from the parking lot to the floor of the rooms, in a straight line, sometimes contained between walls and others, in tension with the rock and the spaces. This house doesn't end and begin where the building and the straight line are, but the straight line engages with the organic, with the topography, and with the vegetation, so it articulates as a single element. It's not the house and the landscape, it's a single project.